Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Friday night game of Consequences of Chaos. We are running a little behind in our start time this evening due to some technical difficulty on another place, not, us. But we are up and running now. So before we hand it off to Robert to jump us into tonight's episode, the map and stuff you see in the middle of the screen before you is brought to you through Roll20. It allows us to share maps, share artwork, as well as get our players an idea of what's going on in the world they're in and a little immersion in the process. You'll also notice that, probably not currently. Yeah, there we go. We got a couple miniatures up here that are on the map as it is now. Those are created through Hero Forge. If you're a subscriber, you can create a custom mini that you can use and turn into a digital version that you can use in your digital games. Another sponsor we have is GUI Cube. If you haven't had a chance to check out GUICube.com, go check them out. They are a fantasy world created by the company and expanded upon by the community. So there's always something new going out there, and you never know. Somebody you know who's been running games for years and always has that one tavern you'd love to go have a bar fight in, it may show up in the world of Xaothe, which is the world that GUI Cube has created. Let's go check them out. I think they're at... is Genghis Khan this weekend?
Yes, Genghis Khan's this weekend.
So
They had their charity game last night.
There you go. So they are currently at Genghis Khan. So if you're at Genghis Khan this weekend, go find a gentleman that calls himself Alphinius Gu, and he will tell you all about it. I'm sure it's Alphinius and not his brother Fabio, or the Haha twins. And I can't remember the rest of the Gu family, but there's several of them out there. What was the name of the Gu sisters, the Gu pirates?
Oh,
It's
I
not
have
important.
no idea.
We'll,
They'll be in future books, along with any fellow hatters out there that will be coming up soon with the Bloomboard.
Yeah, Casino Alphinius Gu is a wizard. Not a sorcerer,
Yes.
a wizard. And wizards don't have to wear hats, right? Or do they? Or is that how you tell the difference between a wizard and a sorcerer, is because they wear a hat? It's a very big debate, and bad enough that I've actually seen it in an actual Marvel show that they debated the difference between a wizard and a sorcerer. Anyway,
Yeah.
That's that. Also, if you're watching us on Twitch, let's go ahead and get that out of the way. We have two links down below. One is for Extra Life, and one is for our website. Extra Life runs year long so that you can give to the Children's Miracle Network through us at any point in time through the year when you want to and when you can. And the website allows you to go to our shop currently and pick up paraphernalia that's got our symbols on it, like the one behind Marcus right now, and of course the one you saw when the stream started. I will actually show that to you right now so you can see what I mean. That symbol right there. So go to the shop, check that out. Get you a shirt, blanket, a mug, a pillow, whatever we've got set up there, and sport our gear. Tell them that Roll Hit Die sent you. And also, if you're watching us, yes.
Go ahead. I was gonna say also, if there's something that you like to see in the store, throw it in the chat.
A plushie armadillo is what I heard.
I'm working on that.
We need a plushie armadillo that has machine guns strapped to his shell. With duct tape. No, I'm
kidding. A little bag of money next to
it. No. A gold card.
Yeah. No, a black card.
Or whatever that card is that people have that tells you they are very rich. Very, very. I mean, when Elon Musk is calling you for a loan, you got money.
Yeah.
All right. So also down below, if you're watching us on Twitch, next to our little chat bar, if you want to throw out something and let us know how you're doing tonight. If there's anything you want to add chaos to our thing, you can click on those bubbles, collect those bubbles, and use those bubbles to spend on different things such as advantage, disadvantage, magic items, GUI rewards, GUI items. To add chaos to this already extremely chaotic game that I think has stepped it up a notch tonight. So stay tuned and see what kind of fun we have. I have nothing else. Robert, it is all you.
Are you sure?
Are you sure you don't want to keep talking just a little bit longer?
I have nothing. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
no, I don't. I have nothing else.
Well, hello everyone. Tonight we're starting a slight transition. The main characters in our campaign have some plots that they are working on. We have Sulex, who is training with the kobolds and is has a small group of 5 kobolds that are seeking to become paladins. And he is also working with a certain blue dragon and a couple in Brandolin newborns, hatchlings. Um, so his time is being occupied. And then we have Charlotte, who has a religious pilgrimage that she is on, or a religious awakening that she is experiencing. And so she is spending a great deal of time in prayer and in communication with other faithful, um, to enact her religious goals. Um, we have Relatol that is, and I made sure if you look at the map, if you go up to the very top of the map, uh, just north of where the new characters are, you'll see Relatol's pastries. So, he has been working on his new pastry shop. As he is also mapping out where there might be undead layers in the area, and going out and going, oh, I am just a helpless human. Please do not attack me, undead. Um, so we have some undead behavior going on, and we have Easy, who is working on a number of projects, including some interesting new armor. I'm not sure if Sulax has heard about the armor that you're building for him.
He is not.
Ooh, okay. So there was a gift that came in, and Easy is enjoying using that gift. Um, and then we have Vanessa, who is continuing her mental discipline and drinking her tea on a daily basis. Um, she is working on her mental abilities, trying to attune to them and become a stronger individual. And at the same time, she is reviewing a book on an ancient civilization to see if she can find information that might, lead her to this ancient civilization. Okay. So since our main characters are doing some personal growth behind the scenes, we've decided to pull up a B team of 4th level characters who are going to go and explore some of the plot threads that were left open. So we have our new B team, and there are a couple people not out here yet.
Robert,
The yes.
The sheet that you gave Carlos, you didn't give him access to it to be able to edit it.
Oh, did I not? I am so sorry. Oh no, he has access.
Well, every time he tries to pull it up, it's not giving him the ability to
edit.
Okay,
edit it.
Let me redo it.
Where did you want us put? You said courtyard, I thought. Okay, this courtyard.
Yeah.
All right, and
And then we.
Oh wait. Hold on. Let me see.
And another thing, Vanessa.
Is your new character called Torith?
No, that's fine.
That's yours? Okay.
I'm Torith.
So
Wait.
So it is Rail.
Mine is called Tor, but
Oh, never mind. Perfect.
Try it again because it's showing up that you have access to the player journal and it can be edited and controlled.
oh, hey.
Can
edit it.
He got it
You
now.
got it? Okay.
how do we make these
So-
bigger or smaller? Or
Alt.
or is that just a
If you
DM?
hit Alt,
Yeah.
no, if you hit Alt, you can do it. But the truth is, y'all are the right size for these squares, I think. Oh, actually,
Okay.
y'all are a little big. But for now, it's okay because I want to be able to see everyone to be able to see.
Okay.
So
I'm just
don't worry about it.
All right. Excellent.
Okay. Now, over the last couple of weeks, even since your involuntary sojourn to a dread realm, people have been coming. You'd been putting out the word in Hulsberg. You put out the word in some other with your merchants, some other areas, trying to get new people who wanted a fresh start to come to the Dragon's Nest. And you have a number of people that have come from Hulsberg and other regions. You even have some that have come up from Kephis to join you. And some have actually been sent there to be kind of permanent from the city, such as Captain Davinoff has come up to help on a more semi-permanent basis. Yigfik has come up to help Captain Davinoff. But you also have a lot of other humans, elves, dwarves, and some just other people who have come in. So, what I would like to do is for our people to start introducing their new characters. So, below me is Marcus. So, why don't you get us started?
Rubber. I am Verklinger. I am a dog. I'm looking for my master. He went out and left
Jesus.
somewhere, and I don't know where he's at.
Huh?
No?
Didn't understand a word you just said.
Ruh-roh, looking for Vector?
So,
All right,
we have
I'll
an
try that
awakened
again.
dog.
Yes, I am an awakened dog called Majango. And apparently my dog understood me. He's not bothering me. Go lay down.
What'd you say, Master? What'd you say? What'd you say?
But his master went out adventuring and never returned, so he decided to go out and try to find him, and came across this place and trying to see if anyone has seen him.
Excuse me,
But
sir.
he's kind of he's a large mastiff, grayish brown. He has a breastplate barding. He has a squeaky toy that is his comfort companion.
Does the squeaky toy have a
And-
name?
Ducky.
Oh, okay. Rubber ducky, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's his magical item. What was originally called a Stricken's mascot toy or whatever.
Strixhaven mascot.
Yeah. And you see on his hind leg he has a little brand, or so he was tattooed, per se. But yeah,
Okay.
that's him.
So, Dan, you're up next.
All right. Dan is playing Adonis. Adonis is, well, he's a strange chap. Always keeps his head covered, and you never really can see his eyes, but he's kind of got a flaky skin to him when you're able to actually see his skin. Adonis is also got a little drake that walks around with him, baby dragon, well, something like that. Anyway, Adonis is a gorgon. For those who don't know what a gorgon is, it's more of a, well, it's what a Medusa is actually called, but over the years they've decided just to call them Medusas. Adonis is a male Medusa who, well, was real interesting with the ladies back in the day, and well, let me see if I can find the notes, and I'll actually give you the full rundown on him. Yeah, he entertained high-class ladies and gentlemen in the City of Splendors. until apparently he entertained the wrong woman and got turned into a Medusa for his troubles. Now he can live forever and continue to look as gruesome as he currently looks. Anyway, that's Adonis. He hasn't named his
How's he
Drake yet.
smell?
Huh?
How's he smell? As you turn to look, you got a dog kind of sniffing your butt.
Probably smells like he's got a lot of, I'd say cologne, but not quite cologne. It's kind of like a perfumey smell. Not quite lavender, but maybe some mixture of flowers. From,
Okay.
his time in the entertainment industry that he was in. He always had to be fresh and, smelling good and clean. And he just kept with that, even though he's been living out in the forest and in the Underdark for the last, I don't know, century or so. Just staying away from people. Until, of course, he heard that this place called Dragon's Nest was friendly to outcasts and creatures alike. Even heard they might have a Medusa that was there peacefully living with them. So he had to come and find out.
Oh, the Sotoxy have a love interest now.
I mean, he'd be the one person I could look at and have a relationship with that wouldn't turn to stone.
Hey.
But honestly, he is not far enough along for that to be an issue. He doesn't have
Okay,
the turn
and
to stone yet.
We have Curtis, who is playing.
My name's Torque. I'm a little kobold. I stand about 3'2" and I'm 30 pounds. I'm black in color. I have some shimmering scales. I'm a cleric. I'm from the little tribe down below. I'm a Twilight cleric. So
He basically thinks an oil stain in the rain. He kind of has a black pearlescent hue to him.
Oh, you're not going to commit to
I gotta try and breathe sometime.
that?
but
You are a cleric of Bahamut.
yes, cleric Bahamut. That's what I do, and this is how I think he might sound if I can withstand it for an extended period of time.
Well, you sound quite nice, little man. I'm just saying.
I am 7 years old, so I am an adult. I am fully mature. I am a grown up. So I'm going out on an adventure.
Very well, very well. Smoke another one.
I'm gonna need more water. I'm inhaling the entire time I'm talking, so.
Oh, yeah, you might. Oops.
It makes things a little difficult.
Okay, then we have Scott, who is playing.
So my character is a awakened skeleton, a dragonborn specifically, of a black dragonborn. His name is his real name is Zarlaxi. But everyone just calls him Zarl. He was working for some people in Hallsberg who decided that Lady Charlotte needed some help and sent him this way. But Zarl, to go along with our Kobar, Zarl loves Sulax and tries to spend as much time around him as possible.
Oh.
It just seems like it gives Sulax a cold shoulder or something while he's around. But he's trying to integrate himself with the followers of Bahamut. And he is a new subclass for rogues that Robert came up with. I'm an Acolyte of Shadows. And he does prominently wear a symbol of Shar upon his chest. most of the time he is wearing a mask so that you only see, the glowing eyes of the skeleton. And every once in a while he gets kicked out of the football because he's at 6'4". He's very broad. He makes Sulax look kind of small. Yeah. So I am Zarl.
And last but not least, we have Carlos, who is playing.
I'm playing Torb. He's a reborn, and he was reborn into the body of a pincushion. It was a pretty big pincushion. He's 2 feet tall. He's got a bunch of pins coming out of his back, but he's wearing an outfit, like a blue silk type robe, a little hat on top of him, and you can kind of tell that it's all stitched in place, irremovable. And he just kind of looks up at everyone from the floor and is just like, "Hey everyone, it's me Torb.
What the?
My master told me that I can learn about magic here in this melting pot of a dragon. Not this place."
What the fuck? Well, I
What do you
mean,
mean, what the fuck?
they did say it was very interesting.
Oh,
I didn't realize it was this interesting.
Now you listen here, mister. It's not my fault that I came back into this body. I am a powerful wizard, I'll have you know. I can tell the future.
Pick him up in my mouth.
It was bound to happen. It took 5 minutes.
Took 5
The
minutes.
pins don't feel good in your mouth.
I'll spit 'em out.
Not your squeaky toy. That's your
Bad
squeaky
dog,
toy.
bad dog. Put him down. Oh my. So like I said, people, chaos.
Yeah. And just for anyone that is watching, one of the things that I allow is if a race has been introduced and players would really like to try it out, I am all game for them doing it. Okay. So, that's
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah. This is all him.
All me.
All him.
Okay. Well, you have heard that after coming into town, you have heard that the captain of the guard, Lucas Sandoval, has been looking for individuals who would like to assist the Dragon's Nest by taking on a few jobs. And he has asked people to gather today at noon as the bell rings at the city courtyard, or the city center by the bathhouses, and come if they're interested. And you arrive and you see a man with a huge hammer, and standing near him but off the platform is a tiefling. Since y'all would have been around this area long enough, you would know that the tiefling is Lazaro Manka, who is the seneschal of the house, or major domo of the Dragon's Nest. Seneschal would be a better word for it. He's a seneschal. He is an estate manager, ultimately. And, as I said, you have Lucas Sandoval, who is carrying a big hammer, and he is the captain of the guard. So, you can see a little bit about both of them. Lucas stands up and says, "Oye, if anyone is interested in work, we have an opportunity that is presented us. Our lords and ladies, the team of Charlotte's Web who founded this uh, keep, we'll call it keep, this keep, discovered a set of caves north of us. The caves were fairly extensive, and they were not able at the time to explore in depth. We are looking for a group of enthusiastic and independent individuals willing to go to these caves and explore them. We are looking to see how extensive this cave system is and what threats might be posed by this. We are not asking you to go in and attack or make enemies. We are more asking you to go and scout. But of course, defend yourself if you are attacked. So, anyone up for this task?
Yes. I want
I pick you up and go, yes,
yeah.
I am.
I mean, I
Can
could
you
use
treat?
I could use some
Anything you
coin.
see.
I'm sure I could use a job as well. And
Treats.
oh my.
Treats.
Yes, I am sure that there can be treats found for you, yes. But we are also going to be paying you. We're going to give...
Oh, money.
Yes, yes. We are going to be giving you a 10 gold signing fee, or signing bonus, to sign up with us. And your pay will be 5 gold pieces per day as you are out there exploring. What we would like you to do is construct a map of these caves for us. And detail as much of what you find.
I get 5 treats a day?
Well, you'll get 5 gold pieces per day, payable when you return, as we cannot just send you the money while you are out. But,
yes, you never get paid.
teeth.
no, I'm sure if you all work together, your companions will be able to find you the treats that you desire. We do have a new bakery who might be able to accommodate.
Yes, 5 gold can buy a lot of treats. The furry one?
Have you been to the bakery? That crap's expensive.
Oh no, I've not been to the bakery. I'm just referring to treats for him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. That place is expensive. I mean, I don't even have taste buds and it's good, but it's expensive. He does a whole gold piece for a freaking tart.
Well, I mean, is the tart
Well,
worth
there is
it?
also the merchants. You can get hardtack there. And cheese.
Torb, are you gonna go?
Well, I was thinking of finding another toy, so the dog will leave me alone.
He's got one. It's a duck.
Well, clearly it's not enough of a distraction.
Well, I mean, here. I pick you up and put you on my shoulder and go, yeah, at least he's got to climb me before he can get to you.
Well, you haven't got a handkerchief on you, do you? You're covered in dog slobber.
I'm sorry.
This is where prestidigitation helps.
Oh yeah, you just start seeing me go like,
Do you have that that spell?
now what kind of a wizard would I be if I didn't?
So use it on yourself.
Well, my master taught me that you're not supposed to use magic for every single little inconvenience. You have to be responsible. And use it when you absolutely need it.
I take you off my shoulder and put you on the Medusa's shoulder.
So as he sits you on the shoulder, he's got I got a hood up, so you don't see what's under the hood. But as he sits you on the shoulder, a serpent just kind of crawls out and it wraps around the waist of the doll, and just kind of pulls it a little closer.
And I blink out of existence and onto the ground nearby.
And it just kind of slithers back up into the hood.
I don't think this body has a heart, but it's certainly good to take it.
I'm more worried about our lungs.
So, it looks like we're all going, Captain.
Then, if you could come over and sign the registry that Seneschal Menka has, he will give you the 10 gold, as our signing bonus, and we will have you on our roster as an independent adventure, or a set of independent adventurers. Now,
Dog, do you want me
here
to
is-
help? Do you want me to get the gold for you?
You got treats?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Yes, you get
Menka
gold
will hand
buys
you the gold for the
treats.
doll.
Okay. Thank you.
Here is a map, location of the caves, and a map of one section of the caves that we are interested in, as they have an extensive underground area.
Are you supplying us with the stuff to draw with, or do we have to go buy
Oh, yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no. He will hand you a satchel that contains paper, parchment, and pens and things.
Okay. I'll take that if no one else grabs it.
Okay.
I don't have opposable thumbs, so I ain't grabbing anything.
You got a mouth. That's how you
There
carry
is
stuff.
also a collapsible writing desk in there
Oh,
that
cool. Yeah.
some adventurous arcanist decided to make. Anyway, so you have 10 gold that if you want to go buy some stuff beforehand, this is noon. It's not that far. You can get there before dusk.
Does anyone have problems seeing in the dark?
No, not at all. I can see at least 60 feet in front of me when the sun is down.
I'm especially good at seeing in the dark, and if anybody needs help, I can help them. For a short time, but nonetheless, if needed.
I don't remember if dogs have dark vision or not.
I don't think so, because it's like cats don't have it either, and you're like, they should.
Yeah, I think you have smell and hearing.
Keen sense of smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I've got buttons for eyes. It's a miracle I can even see in the light. You think I can see in the dark?
Okay. So
Can you see it all? Are your eyes?
That's a good question.
Do they work?
Can you see it all?
And he turns his head at you and points his stubby little hand. Well, I can see you somehow.
Oh, I just thought I'd ask. Definitely a strange little group.
Okay. I'll tell you right now that I'm very good at scouting, and might be pretty good at this the drawing stuff.
Did you just have an aneurysm?
No, it's how I talk. Leave me alone, you stupid dog.
There's that question too. How exactly do you talk?
My mouth went up and down.
Right, but you don't have any vocal cords.
Go talk to my god. She gave me life back.
Okay, fair enough.
Same question with Tor.
What?
I don't know.
About the talking. The same question could apply to Thor.
I'm sorry, you're stuttering there. I can't hear you.
I don't think it's considering.
he,
It's fine.
he must be speaking kobold. Whatever that language is.
Anyway,
Curtis is like, fuck you
Sorry,
all.
couldn't resist.
I know.
I have.
Did we have any gold to start with? I don't recall if we were told that. Beyond the 10.
Whatever you came with your starting goals, and then now this 10 pieces.
Okay, so no. Gotcha.
So I have a hooded lantern. We could put it on our dog friend, since he seems to be well guarded. And he could use that as a light source so that I can do my thing if I need to go out in front of people and see what's going on.
He will sit and kind of tilt his neck up, and you see he has like a collar with a hook. So if you want to hook it onto that.
I'll do that.
Do we need to get him a barrel full of whiskey too?
Why?
St. Bernard?
I mean, I'd rather drink the whiskey than give it to him.
Well, that's the point. He carries it underneath his neck. He can't drink it so that you can like turn it on when he just kind of hangs over your face.
Okay. And by the way, he is fully unmasked in the keep. So you do notice that one of his eyes is not red, it's black, and it's got like wispy smoke coming out of one of the eye sockets. Robert, that's my stone of good luck.
Okay.
It's in your eye?
It's in my eye socket.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That actually was cool, yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay.
I don't know what can the rest of y'all do. I mean, we're trying to form a little group here, so we need to know our strengths and weaknesses.
Well, I'm pretty decent in dealing with, say, oh, I need to fix my armor. What was I going to say? Yes, I'm kind of decent with dealing with natural order of things. I've been living in the wilds for a little while, me and my friend here, whose name I've been trying to find for the last 20 minutes. So I guess you would call me a ranger.
Oh, and that's your pet?
He's my companion. I am kind of watching after her. She is my companion. I'm watching after her as she grows up to be, well, more.
Okay, so what's your name again? I'm sorry.
Oh, you can call me Adonis.
Hey, gotcha.
Adonis Perellis.
Okay, you said you were a cleric, right, Mr. Cobalt?
Yes, I'm Thor. I can heal, though I don't know how well that'll work. Kill me.
Claire, I kill you. That went real bad. He'll go up and just, like, oh yeah, spare the dying. Sorry I'm late.
Okay. I also have some of the divine spell casting, but I'm not nearly as proficient as with you.
But the big question is if you get hurt, how do we sort that out?
Your spells seem to affect me. The way I was taught when they beat the hell out of me the first time, trained me, they were able to make it last longer by healing me with normal healing magics. I don't understand it. I'm just happy to be back here in the realm of whatever the hell I am.
Gotcha.
So we got Adonis the Ranger. We've got
Or
the squeaky toy cleric, Mr. Dog, what do you do? Because
Well-
I can't remember your name at all.
Oh, my name's Bajango, but
Oh.
my master used to call me Django.
Jenga, gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Django looks like they're unchained currently.
That was so bad.
But well, I don't know. I mean, my dad was a boxer.
I thought you were a mastiff.
Yeah, my mom was a bitch.
Yeah.
So I see you have a lot of barding on. Do you know how to box very well, or is it? I mean, you're a dog. How does a dog box?
I just bite.
Oh, okay. Please
Oh,
don't
and
bite me.
apparently I can do this, and he just grows to large, probably about the size of a dyer, I guess. Right, Robert?
Yeah,
So
kind of like a warg.
yeah. So this little ass dog just grew up to one large ass dog.
The barding is still on him and everything.
Yep.
Wow, I wish I could do that.
What can you do, Mr. Doll?
I can channel the mystical arcane energies to perceive glimpses of the future. I know and see everything.
Okay, so we have a bullshit artist.
I can also see glimpses of the past. Like in a past life, your mom dropped you on the head.
If you say so.
I don't know. Turn around. Let me see.
Who?
You.
Are we looking for a crack in the skull?
I'm verifying whether or not you have any blunt force trauma to the back of your skull.
Oh, he turns around.
No, the skull seems fine.
Yeah.
He's just hard-headed.
I'll take your word for it. Why am I even entertaining that idea? And he just
I
kind of
don't
turns
know.
around.
You will soon learn to take my word for it. The mystical energies I can channel tell me so.
So, do we need anything from the general store before we head out?
I was gonna have the treats.
Oh yeah. So
Perhaps
oh,
we should get a saddle for the hound?
Actually, you do see a saddle on him.
Oh.
He has a military saddle.
Well, see, there you go. The dog can ride on the back of the hound in a saddle.
Hey, I can walk at a normal pace. Just watch. And I run 30 feet away, and then I dash 30 feet back. And you see the little tiny legs moving as fast as possible.
I didn't-
For some reason, it reminds me of a nursery rhyme about run as fast as you can. You can't catch me because I'm the gingerbread man? Anyway. Where are we
So,
going? What are we doing? Are we going
we're
to
heading
stand?
to the store.
Very good, very good.
I've got to get some treats for the dog. I mean, Django. Sorry, Django. I'll get your name here, Dancing. So we have a mystic arts. We have 2 divine casters of some sort. We have a dog and a ranger.
Yeah, the dog's an unarmed fighter. Rune Knight.
Bryn?
Damn, you've
Bryn?
been
Yeah.
trained.
Is Bryn's dog here now? I thought that
Yes.
thing died.
No. Rune. Dog didn't die. He's alive.
So,
Yeah.
so do you have saddlebags to go along with your?
Sure, dude.
Okay,
I can
so,
throw them on there real quick.
So we go to the merchant store, and I buy 2 more vials of, using your money, I buy 2 more vials of oil so that we can stay underground longer. And treats or hardtack, whatever you want, whatever you sniff out, we'll buy for you. You buy for yourself, put it on your sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some rations as well to go.
For some reason, I don't buy any.
Strange.
Well, that's a good thing, because I think anyone wants to walk behind you and watch the dog lap up what goes through your system. That would just be even weirder than it already sounded.
So if we have to use potions,
It's called magic. And I'm not going to use my potion to find out and show you.
Yeah. Well, as you're putting in his treats into his bag, you do see two large dog bones that kind of have some red, I guess, lining going through it.
Mm.
They're potions of healing in dog
Okay.
biscuit form.
Can you get these out of your saddlebags if you need them?
No.
Okie dokie. Maintenance of a dog. Gotcha. So we will try to remember that. So are we ready to go, gentle people?
I did hear there was a little mechanical man that resides here that could probably make a contraption that would allow you to feed yourself those things. But anyway,
Are you talking about that Ezoid or Easy person?
last I spoke to him, he told me his name was something another, but call him Easy because it was easy to remember. It just sounded monotonous when he said it, but sure, his name is Easy.
I've met him. He's a cool. Well, he's difficult to understand at times, but
It's
he
quite
seems like a nice
confusing.
person.
Because sometimes, you see him, he's got his button on one side of his chest, and then you see him again later, and it's on the other side of his chest. And he doesn't answer when you call him when he's got the button on the wrong side of the chest. I know.
There's two of them.
There's two of them? How is there two of them?
One's Easy and one's Z, I think.
No.
No?
My masters taught me all about this. Some kind of magical experimentation that went wrong, and now he's constantly shifting between two different dimensional selves. It's quite simple, actually.
Well,
I love how it makes sense, but it's so wrong.
it's beyond my understanding. Let's go get supplies
Let's go.
and go do this job. I mean, we're wasting daylight.
We've got stuff that could counter out daylight. I mean, counter out.
It's a figure of speech.
Okay.
Well, at least I thought it was.
Well,
I mean, I haven't been around people for a while, so I don't remember a lot of the logo. It's been 100 years since I last spoke with a person other than... what the fuck is her name? I'll just call her Q.
For Cutie Pie?
No, it's for Quindrafin,
So Cutie Pie.
so we'll just call her Q. And she's a little green drake. For now.
So Robert, we get the directions and we start heading that way.
Okay. Now, we're going to, you start on your travels. We're going to cut back for just a second. On that same day, Vanessa, you received a letter.
Ooh.
A very nice script, good paper. I request your company at dinner tonight, if you are available. And it is signed by your friend, Jean-Claude Lamont.
Damn French think they can just dictate.
Well, he's asked.
I will come armed with, the bird
Mm-hmm.
And just keep
And
a
he's
weary of.
reserved a table. He's reserved a table at the tavern, and he has requested pastries from Railval's pastry shop.
Okay.
So you come in.
Yes.
And, so I have to get back to that map. Okay. So he has gotten a more private table. We're just gonna put you out in the middle because I haven't moved all the table, but I would have to reload the entire map just to move the table. So,
Okay.
he is sitting back here. Oh, come on. Yes. Perfect. You went to the same table. And when you come in, he rises and says, "Ah, Lady Sinclair, it is a pleasure. Thank you for joining me." He pulls out there's a bottle of wine there. It's unopened. The bartender comes over and opens the wine and pours 2 glasses. Excuse me, I have a dog that's being needy. The bartender, if you don't remember, is Verlor, the half-elf. I wished to speak with you. Your conversation last time was most engaging.
You'll have to refresh my memory. I've had a lot on my mind. I'm sure.
Oh, I am sure that you had a great deal on your mind after the attack by those orcish forces. And you were telling me about a deal you and your companions had made with the one who claims rulership over these lands.
Yes, the Copper King. Or Bronze.
The King in Copper.
Some metal guy.
Some metal
I
guy.
think he fears us. Because apparently this is the first truce. Or alliance, I should say, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That he has offered in a long time. But yes, what is it that you wish to speak to me about?
I wish to just get to know you a little bit better. You are of the Vishtani.
Yes.
Is that the correct way of pronouncing it?
I believe so. I think so.
I'm a traveler, and Vishtani. Yeah. I'm a traveler. I have encountered your people on a few occasions, and I understand that you come from a different realm. And I was interested in that, and interested about you, and what brought you to the Moon Sea.
Well, let's just say my homeland wasn't as welcoming, so I had to leave. But I'm more curious about your travels through the mist.
I do not travel the mists in the way you think.
Well,
I have heard that your people can mist walk between realms.
and did you not do that the other day or the other week?
I suspected someone was watching. He looks over at your Rogan. No. Let us just say it is an obfuscation so people do not know which direction I have traveled. Fog is simple to solve. It does not take a great wizard to do that. Simple bards can do that.
Yes.
Now, I know some rogues that have that thing.
Yeah, and apparently my bird doesn't have a good keen eye.
Well, as I said, it is a means to hide my true direction.
Well, forgive me for my candor. I was just cautious around new folks who are familiar with my name.
Well, the only reason I am familiar with your name is that your friend, Lady Charlotte, spoke of you, and and your friend, your companion Sulax mentioned you. So there were a number of people, and the first time I met you, I did ask your name at that point. So I sense, though, that you have a distrust of me. That you are very guarded and hesitant. I am seeking just to get to know you better. You are a fascinating lady.
Well, yes, I am guarded. And I don't mean to be crass, but it takes me a while to, how do they say it, warm up to people.
That is understandable. You seem to be a person who has had a number of trials in your life.
Yes, with many more to come, I foresee.
Do you feel that is your destiny to experience tribulation? Your lot in life?
More like my curse in life.
Ah. If you do not mind, why do you feel you are cursed?
Considering my bloodline and the land I hail from is nothing but a cursed land.
What is the name of the land, if I may ask?
In due time I may tell you. But you have yet to tell me anything about yourself. You say you're a traveler, but where do you hail?
Where do I hail from? I am originally from Portland. But I have traveled since then to other locations. I make my trade with usually items of interest, items of antiquity that people may enjoy in different places. There are not many opportunities here, but to sell items such as that. But there are opportunities in the larger city. But here there is a great deal of history.
Yes.
And occasionally I can find things that people have dug up, but not truly understand the worth of.
You sound like a bit of my mentor. He sends me out to go collect these antiquities.
And who is your mentor?
I'm gonna lie to you and tell you it's Squidward, but it's Orbrax.
Or I would just have to look at it too. Tower is Brexith. Brexith. It's like
I
Brexit,
spelled that
but with a U.
way off. I spelled it Orbrax.
Ah. So you are here. I'll just put it down. You are the. Are you? So you actually use that name?
Yeah, I'll say his name.
I have heard that he resides in that odd land named as Kefis.
Yes. Unfortunately, after the dragons and everything occurred, Hephaestus came a refugee point until we came along. They put their faith in the gods. I put my faith in the people. So, that's why we came and built this area here. All is welcome, as long as they work together and help provide and build.
Well, that is interesting. Like you, I put very little stock in gods. They ask a great deal, but rarely give in return.
Yes.
But he is trying to chat you up. I mean, it's obvious he is interested in you. Not
Okay.
like, let's go and jump into the sack. It's more like, I want to get to know you.
Okay. Throughout the conversation, she'll try to dig into his mind, do this whole surface level, try to see what his surface
You
thoughts
can't
are.
see anything. There is nothing.
Okay.
There's a lovely little spell called, non-detection, but there are also lovely little spells called mind blowing. So
Yeah.
Before we go much further,
yeah, you
Robert,
find him not easy to read.
Yeah.
I just noticed, so I apologize, Carlos, but we've had a Dragon's Queen's Horde purchased. So when you get that opportunity, and I'm assuming it's for the B team, since I think it's what we were up on whenever you did that.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Excellent.
Thank you. Now Queen's Horde, if I remember, is magic item and
This is
Whatever
a
magic
DMG.
item.
I believe it's a DMG related magic item for everyone, including one of
Okay.
your characters or creatures we face later.
okay. So yeah, during the break, I will think about that.
Copy
Okay.
that.
But he is just really trying to chat you up.
Okay.
And he gives you answers to all of your questions.
Okay. I guess do a persuasion roll.
Hmm?
Which, him being a bard, I'm sure is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're wanting to do an insight check against him.
Yeah. So if he does persuasion roll, just so I can... I'm sure he'll probably roll high, and I'll start letting my guard down and give out the
Okay.
information that the rest, that you could probably find out. Everybody in here, there are a few things I'll still keep guarded.
Okay. I'm just going to use the
Unless you want to
here.
react or reenact the date for the next 30 minutes on.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really do feel that he is just trying to get to know you.
Okay. Alright.
But I will say this. Throughout the entire time, you rarely see him eat.
Okay.
I mean, he sipped the wine, but the wine never seems to go down in his glass.
Okay. So I'm being drugged. Great.
No, you are perfectly fine afterwards. After about an hour and a half, he gets up and he kisses you your knuckles and
Mhm.
thank you for a wonderful evening. Perhaps another night we can, or even in the day, we can perhaps spend some more time.
Perhaps. Maybe we can sit down for some tea.
Yes. Um, and then he escorts you back to the key
Okay.
where he will leave you. What?
Oh, once I get back, I will reach out to my mentor and see if he can have any of his spies basically do a background check on this guy, see if
See if he can do it. Okay.
they can do any kind of reading on him or figure out who the hell he really is.
Okay. I will tell you about that toward the end. So, for everyone else, the B team, it is still light outside, but it is easily becoming twilight, is quickly becoming twilight. You arrive at the area where these caves are. Now, on your map, if you look, if you scroll out, you'll see a red circle. And that
Mm-hmm.
is labeled on your map as a wild magic zone. Okay. You also have one cave that is labeled as a owl bear lair. You also have a section over on this side labeled as cobalt and orc caves. There was a marking over on the other side that there were troglodytes and gnolls. And they have one more marking up here. It is just a skull and crossbones. Basically, don't enter. That's where the cultists.
Or yeah. Now
So obviously they don't want that. But when you get here, you discover something else. The entire area over here, where the troglodyte cave is supposed to be, and that's the cave you need to go into, it looks like the whole area is covered in webs. And they are extending between trees. There are multiple layers of them. I mean, you could say levels of these webs.
Do we notice anything hiding in those webs?
Oh, you see things moving all over.
Do we know if that's normal? I mean, I've not been here before. Have any of you?
I'm gonna detect magic.
Yes, there is magic in there. I mean, it's not like the webs are magical. You definitely sense magical items in there. You see little pinpricks of things as well. It looks like creatures are walking around.
But there's magic in there.
Yeah. You see, like what is a mage armor walking through there.
but that's spider webs. Those are spiders.
Yes, they are spiders.
I go up to the web and put my hand on it to see how sticky it is.
Oh, it's sticky, but I mean, you can pull your hand out, but it's definitely set up vibrations throughout the entire area. And as you do that, let's see, did I put him in here yet? So, give me a moment. Let me find the token.
It's so cute. It's so large.
Not that large.
A Tarrasque-sized spider.
Chunky.
Yeah.
Funky.
A medium-sized spider from one of the upper levels. Kind of comes down on a skein of floss, and looks at you and says, "Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh God, now we have
I've
spiders
not
that are
seen
talking.
anyone like you. You look like things after they have been eaten."
I've never seen anyone like. Well, I've seen big spiders like you, but not ones that talk.
Oh, well, we're not from around here.
Where are you from?
We come from a world called Arania, but there was
Okay.
this really interesting portal, and so a group of us decided to come through and look. And
Gotcha.
it's really filled with tasty bugs.
Uh, we've got. Do you know when someone gives you an order, you have to do it? If they're in
Yes.
charge. We got
I mean,
orders.
if Mama said something, yeah, we would definitely do it.
We got orders to check out the caves that y'all seem to have webbed up. And I don't.
Oh, that's fine. We have webs inside those caves too, but there's a lot of good hunting ground down there. A lot of really big bugs, very young.
Do you mind if we don't want to disturb you, but can we go in?
Oh yes. You can go in.
Is it safe for us to go in? Are we going to be hunted like the rest of the bugs that are in there?
Oh no, y'all are squishy. You're like the other ones that came in. They were not nice, but they were squishy. Yeah, we don't. Your fluids are red.
Others? Who are these others?
What?
They were kind of like you. Just they were kind of like, and he points at the dog, kind of like that, but they stood up straight.
Oh.
Gnolls.
Yeah, I mean, we had to drive them away because they were really being rude.
Do you know where they went?
Oh, no, they just went over that way.
So they're not
And
in
he
the
points
cave.
off toward the north. Oh, yes.
Well, our job is
Hold on
to
a
go
second.
down here in the caves and
Map it
map
out.
it out.
Right?
So
Yeah.
I would be a beneficial idea to do so, would it not?
I am Rizal,
Riz.
and you are
I'm a
I'm
dog.
Zarl.
Skeleton.
I'm Zarl.
Oh, pleasure
Nice to
to
meet you, Rizal.
Okay. Well, here, look. If y'all just, and he starts just climbing on the web. He's a little upside down as he's talking to you. If you just come over here, come on. There's a passage through that we kept open. Because sometimes it's easier just to have a big opening that you can go through instead of trying to climb through all the maze.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. And come on in. And you see that around the cave, they've left a lot of bushes and things. You, as players, might remember these were some of the weird berry bushes that Rumblespine had been using.
Yeah.
That either they could explode. Some of them had incredibly long thorns. It looks like the spiders have been gardening with it to make it so that anything that tried to come through here without knowing the exact path would probably find themselves impaled on one bush or another.
So I'm gonna keep heading in. Django, you might want to let me go first.
Okay.
Okay. So, Resolve shows you in.
Adonis, you coming?
But I was waiting for the screen to change, knowing that.
Yeah.
Plus, I was typing a message out, asking a question.
Okay. I'm just making sure that nothing is on your object layer or your layer. There are still some people.
Yep, I see. Easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of them.
No. Now, Robert.
So, yep.
I meant to ask you, but I didn't get around to it. Did you mind if I traded out the scale mail that I had for my beginning equipment for studded leather?
That's fine.
They're both the same value.
Yeah.
Well,
That's fine.
actually, studded leather's 5 points less, but.
Have you given vision to these
tokens yet?
Yes.
I probably have not given vision to your tokens. Give me a moment. You might have to pull them out again.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, there were just a lot of things I did not get to.
Well, you didn't know who had vision, what kind of vision people had until.
Yeah.
Well, not just that. It's
It's coming up on 9. If you want
yeah.
to quick.
So let us go on and take a break as I add this to everyone and think about.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so we can drinks, bathroom breaks, snacks, and get things squared away that might take away from the game. So we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Okay, and we're back. I think we are good to go. Then we are back.
Okay. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I was looking at magic items and things and getting everyone's characters built up correctly. So we actually, I'm going to move your group because y'all are in a cave that doesn't have the right stuff anymore. So I'm going to move you just slightly over to here. And who am I missing?
That area is blocked.
Black.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then let me reveal it to you. Okay. So when you come in to this area, and I think the only character I don't have out here is Torben.
I still see blackness.
I still see blackness.
Oh.
Do you guys have dark vision?
Okay, I don't see Torben. Oh, that's because I did not give y'all night vision.
I got it.
Yeah, let me give Torben light since you have.
Oh yeah, no, I'll see everything.
Yeah. And I got the
Oh no.
hip lantern on me.
Oh, okay, that explains it. So it's just dark.
Well, no, there was blackness in this square.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you now see?
Yes.
Can you see Torben?
He's not put out.
He's not put out.
No, is that what I have to do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll put him out in front.
Oh.
Yes, the wizard out in front, perfect. Right where they want to be.
Put him by the dog.
Make sure you can move that token, please. Oh wait, here you go.
Yeah, I have a better token that I can control.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
But can you see with that token?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Everything in here is coded in webbing. What were you looking for down here? Says.
We were just instructed to map it out.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of interesting things that are down here, but probably the most interesting thing is I have to get back to it.
I'd say it's probably all the spiders have moved in here, but that's just me.
What is it that you're supposed to do? Just map this cave?
No, map every area that we can get to.
Oh, so you're looking for more caves?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then he takes you over. Let me bring him out so he can move. Show you something.
If we're gonna get in a possible fight, who thinks they'd like to go first?
I'll protect my friends.
I mean, yeah.
Then I will come over and I will give you a pat on the back, which is, fairly low, but intended for the back.
I think you can do the best if you give it your all.
You have advantage on initiative rolls.
Oh shoot! Give that to the dog for sure.
Well, you said you wanted to go first, so if you want it,
I mean,
give it to Janko. Or Django.
You're a
Yeah,
good
I'm
dog. You can do the best. You're the best boy.
You have advantage on initiative rolls. You no longer have advantage on initiative rolls.
I have a +6 on my initiative rolls at the moment, so.
Hey, advantage. But yeah, no, all right. Yeah. So Django, you now have advantage on him instead.
okay. And he licks you.
Okay.
Before we keep going, I'm the son of man working against my friend. He's an werewolf. I just call him a little.
Okay.
Start my ritual to summon an owl.
Oh, you're familiar?
Yep.
Nice.
So
Riddle brings y'all down here
Huh?
after you finish casting. He watches you intensely as you cast.
How well lit is this area?
Strangely, it is decently lit. I don't have lights out there because I, again, didn't have time to go back and refresh this now. But there, in this area, there are you see that there are small cocoons that are giving off light. And I mean, it's not huge light. It's not like a lantern that's going out for 60 feet, but it illuminates, each one illuminates about 20 to 25 feet. When you look into this room over here, just briefly, you can see on the wall the carcasses of some large insects. I mean, we're talking 6 feet tall crickets.
Okay, I was gonna say, do we
Oh,
recognize what
Jesus.
kind of?
That's taller than I am.
I pull out my when I see that, I pull out my rapier real quick, and as I do, all that light that was around us went from light to now it's not dim light.
Oh, okay. So
So
it cuts down on the light.
Yeah, so you see the aura around me, and it does follow me. So I will, when I need it, I'll put it out, but I'll just take it out right now.
Gotcha.
People don't have a hard time seeing.
Gotcha.
I don't know if everybody can see that or not.
He takes you a little bit further on and says, as he's climbing across the ceiling, he just says, we found this cave. It goes to a really good hunting ground.
Okay.
There are some nice bugs. Well, there are some really tasty bugs down there. There are also some really vicious bugs down there.
Look at the guys.
Are vicious.
Well, they shoot fire. They don't like fire.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what type of bug can shoot fire?
You want me to roll a nature check on that, or is that a different kind of check?
Nature check, you said?
Oh, where'd the damn mouse
Yep.
button go? Alright.
If anybody would like guidance, I would offer.
So would I. I'll do it to myself, and I'll get my D6.
Well, fuck you too.
Yeah, I can't think of it. I cannot think of any.
Oh, sorry, I'm on a different window.
I can't think of any creature, bug-wise, that would be breathing fire.
Yeah. Maybe it was a mutation of a
What about you?
fire beetle, maybe. You've also heard from some areas. There are some beetles that shoot out something like an acid that can do that. But you're not really sure.
And then Tor faints.
Huh?
And then Carlos rolls a 22.
Well, with a 22, it sounds more like a bombardier beetle, which are typically, you've heard about, or you've seen writings about them, as a scholar. They are creatures that can exist in the Underdark. They typically are large, and they shoot out a hot jet of fluid that's also acidic, and these creatures might be thinking of that as fire.
So
It
basically
burns
made
and
of
it's hot.
It's still not fine, it's still
And,
yeah,
and,
wait,
and
these types of creatures only exist in the Underdark. Are you saying this tunnel leads to the Underdark?
I don't know what an Underdark is.
That makes sense.
So I look at you. Y'all want to go try it or look at other areas?
Well, we might as well head on down this way. I mean,
Well,
If you happen to come across any of the praying mantises, they're really tasty. If you could bring a couple back alive, I'm sure Mom would pay you.
Okay. We'll try.
I mean,
Or I will try.
do we have a way to bring anything back alive?
Yeah, you just
Knock them
hit
out.
them. Yeah, with a blunt object.
Well, that's not quite what I meant, but okay.
Okay, what is your augury?
mystical forces, hear me. Tell me, will we be able to capture some of these bugs alive?
Okay.
What do the fortunes say?
And I roll some like leaves and dice and dirt on the ground, and I look at it very intensely for the next 11 minutes.
The magic 8-ball.
You get a wheel and a woe.
I sense good fortune on the horizon, but also possibly bad fortune on the horizon.
So you get nothing.
I was gonna say, it sounds like what we already knew when we came down here.
That's not true. It could be interpreted as advice. Learn to take the good with the bad. So maybe we just won't get what we expect.
Now, what is it that you're using as your divination tool?
Oh, the rolling the things on the ground, like dice-ish.
Okay, you're using dice or cards or
Dice.
sticks or
Definitely dice.
Okay, you're using dice. Okay. Yeah, looking at the cards. Looking at the dice, it's very clear from the images that are coming up on the dice that there are things down there to bring back. That is the wheel. The woe is dealing with the difficulties in bringing them back alive.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it's almost like a certain ranger asked that question. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do apologize.
But, oh yeah, down that tunnel, there are a lot of tunnels we haven't explored.
Cool. So I say we go down. All right.
Yeah. And this whole time, by the way, other spiders that look they all look alike. But just pass you by. Some of them are carrying, to all intents and purposes, it looks like a backpack, but it's on their abdomen.
So head down?
Yep.
And you do see one spider that has some younger spiders on its back.
Yes, that is not freaky whatsoever.
Before I go, do you you as a spider, do you have like the fluid, like poison and stuff?
Oh, you mean are we poisonous? Yes. It's
Could
how we can stop the bugs.
I get some of your poison? I could put it on my weapon and stop the
Can
bugs.
I would need to speak to Mother about that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
No,
asking
I'm not
a
pushing.
minor if you can milk it. I mean, it might be a question for its mother.
Yeah, Yeah, I would have to ask Mother if she would allow that.
Okay.
I don't think we've ever sold that before, but truthfully, no. We from where we are, nobody would ask for it because nobody else can talk. I mean, there are a lot of
Understood.
creatures like you, but they're not really intelligent.
Yeah, my brethren are stupid.
Mm.
But then you get the,
Well,
the
I just
other
mean that
side
you're
of.
soft. Well, you're not kind of, you're kind of something that would be dead that we would find. But the rest of you are kind of soft.
Yes.
I'm not soft. I'm cuddly.
It's kind of the same
Ah.
thing there. What the fuck is this dog's name again?
Just call me Django.
Django.
Django Unchained. Copy that. Yes, I
Okay.
know the joke
Head
was already
down.
made once.
Okay, you head down. The cave that you're in twists and turns for about 500 feet, and I don't have anything for that. But what it leads you to eventually.
Ooh, it'll zoom in on this one.
And you are entering. Actually, y'all are entering from the other side. Y'all are entering from above.
okay.
Yeah. You're entering from, if y'all can see.
Mm-hmm.
This map I don't think has any dynamic lighting.
No.
Okay. And I need to add one thing that I thought was still here, but it seems to be missing now.
So what seems to be the static marching order of the group as we've been walking?
I'm trying to be first, so that I can get out a little bit ahead of y'all to get out the light.
Okay.
You do not see. Oh, excuse me. You do see one exit from where you are, right over there. Yes. You do see one exit right over there.
Okay.
Now, what you see in this area, are all these medium-sized bugs. They seem to be chomping on fungi that are in the area.
Okay. Do they look like the praying mantis?
No. These are not crickets. Ranger and wizard, since y'all are trained in nature, these are. They're more like giant cockroaches than they are crickets.
I don't know if that makes it much better.
That makes it worse. I think.
So are these the ones that shoot fire?
No.
Okay. So, as they're coming up, I am going to try to sneak past these things to get to that other cave mouth.
Okay. And I'm just going to throw a couple mushrooms down here. Okay, well, give me that stealth roll.
Okay, and I'm going to use my, bonus action to give myself guidance. Hey, he gave it to me.
Hey, that's awesome. Don't expect my help ever again. I see.
26.
Okay, so go on and tell me where you are going. Just give me your path. That's it. Hey, that is a 20-foot cliff you just jumped off of.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah. No, that's quite all right.
I'm just waiting for the
So-
Wilhelm scream.
Heading this direction.
Okay.
So.
And are you going half speed to keep yourself going, or
Yes.
do you need to? Okay.
Okay. I do not have Sculptor, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not in round yet, so you're trying to sneak around these things. Okay. When you get there, you notice another cave entrance over here.
Okay. I'm gonna go
This is a
past
cliff,
it,
right?
and this is where I'm kind of stuck because I'm going to have to step on the mushrooms at this point to actually get past them, because this one is in the way, that type of thing. So I step on the mushroom.
Right. Okay. You squish them, but nothing in this grouping is doing anything to.
Okay.
Also, I wanted to say, out of this one, you did feel wind coming out of this one, or airflow coming out of this one.
Oh, as the rogue vanished themselves, I will take up a position. You said it's a 20-foot drop, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, I will do my best to find a good little place to hide as well. And I don't. Not very well at all, apparently.
What's
Jesus
it?
Christ.
Nope.
I mean,
What are you doing?
it's a 9, but it was a 1. Anyway, I'm just getting positioned to cover in case, something happens. Since
Okay.
I'm a range fighter.
Bojangles is right there next to you, looking at you. What you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm
The
trying
insects are much more intent on eating the lichens and the mushrooms. Adonis, you have a feeling these bugs are not carnivorous.
Okay.
So I wave my hand and go, "Come on down."
We don't see you. You
I
did
stand
stealth.
I stand up and wave my hands. If you-
well,
Yeah.
let's see.
Because I know one
There
person
is
can see.
fluorescence. There is fluorescence throughout this entire cave. Fluorescent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because you're about 90 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Well, I know one person can see me.
Yep. And at that point, I am going to kind of whisper, and ask you which route you took.
And I
As a
let you
dog
know.
just bulldozes through the
Yeah.
middle of it as I'm whispering to you.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna stop you, dog.
Okay.
Stop, you dog. Stop.
Okay.
Sit. Good boy.
When you get here.
Yeah, so in the middle of that, the dog just barrels into that.
Are you two following them?
I've gone down to the bottom of the cave, but I'm not following that dog.
I know, but I'm talking about the other two.
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
right now, because I was asking you which route you took.
Yeah, he whispered you with a spell, I guess.
Yeah, he messaged me, I guess.
Yep, I was messaging you as they started walking away. It's like, oh, surely they'll wait, right?
Of course not.
Right?
I waited.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
where's
technically I'm waiting. I haven't stepped out into the place yet. I just
Yeah,
went to the
so
button.
what happens
Okay,
if you take-
so
That's what you hear.
it is something there is attacking you from surprise. So go on and do an initiative roll.
Doggo has initiative.
Okay.
Advantage.
Well, put out the.
Yeah, I
initiative
know. I
tracker?
thought I
Okay.
did, but I pulled out the dice. I think the finish
There we go.
finally is. Okay.
So can I use my bonus action to give myself guidance on my initiative roll?
That's how that works.
Huh?
No,
Okay.
you
I
have
had
to
to-
know.
I had to ask.
I know it's an action though.
No, it's a bonus action.
But it's not a read.
Oh, that's right. It's not a reaction. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for.
Nice. +1. Yeah, I'm gonna be giving you the advantage pretty often. I'm gonna say.
And I roll a 1.
You both rolled ones to begin, or no? You
Yeah.
rolled a 9, but
That's still a 1.
still would have only been a 10.
Okay. Now, so the mushrooms are going to get to go, and then we'll just go into initiative. So they are attacking our poor little puppy.
Like
And they're getting
this
2
one,
attacks this
or...
round.
Oh, he froze. Alright, you're back. You just froze.
Okay. I don't think I hit you either time.
I'm at a 20.
Okay, so yeah, they did not hit you, but suddenly these fungi start lashing out at you, and as they do it, a few of the other ones also do. But the ones that are near the insects don't seem to be lashing out at them.
Hey.
Okay, so
Leave it to the doggo to find the path ahead of the
Django,
dangers.
what do you want to do?
I will bite it.
Okay, you are going to bite. So go on and give me that bite attack.
Yep. And then on top of that, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
That's me messing with you. You're biting a mushroom.
No. Actually, I do need you to make a Constitution save because you're using a natural weapon.
That's hilarious. Poor dog.
Okay.
Poor dog.
You're fine. You're fine.
Somebody
it
explain more of the dogs
tastes
having hallucinations.
horrible. Okay, it tastes horrible.
And you eat your own poop, so that should tell you something.
Yeah. And you only take 3 points of poison damage
Okay.
from chomping into it. I'm just gonna say this. Even if it wasn't you biting into it, if somebody had just hit it with unarmed combat without gloves, they would still be taking poison damage.
Oh yeah, I'm
Because
fine with
it's a
that.
contact. Yeah, it's contact poison as well.
Ooh.
But
So what you're saying is we got to get the dog
poison.
real.
well, against this fungi, yes. But you definitely let's see. Oh, you hit. And you did 12.
Mm-hmm.
You chomped through a large heap of this, but you still see some tendrils writhing.
This is how The Last
So-
of Us started.
Let's see.
Anything else on your round?
I mean, can I technically make it prone?
No. These are things that cannot be made prone.
Okay. So the only other thing I really had was pounce.
So it's
So
going to
another.
attack. Hmm?
I have one more level before I get my second attack, so yeah.
Okay. So it's going to reach out twice more to attack you. And oh, it did crit. So, this is the first part of the damage.
How far away are they from me?
Use your
You're up here.
go
20.
here.
What's your range? 60.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Sorry.
Look on the spell.
Yeah. Let me actually do this.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got a 60-foot range.
he might be within range.
You're definitely in range of the green one. Oh, actually, let me do it a different color.
We don't see him, so if you got something out already.
The ones that are purple, what you're able to see that they're doing now that one of them is attacking is that they are also now reaching out to anything that they think of as might be food. They obviously don't see the bugs as food.
Yeah, but I think he was trying to stop the crit in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to do silver ring
Oh,
bars.
okay. Gotcha. Let me double check because you are higher.
Yeah, 20 feet higher and then 55 feet away.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do it then
Okay.
if he's already 55 feet away. Okay, so you're not going to be able to stop that. Because of what this is, that crit is actually going to be correct. But I need you to make me one more conch save as it hits you.
Well, he was a good dog.
I will.
Oh, by the way, you should also. What do I do? You should also all have one inspiration. We're gonna have to figure out how to do this for.
Oh, that's fun.
Can you change the inspiration colors?
I think I could. I'm gonna have to think about that for next time. Giving y'all a different color. For right now, just remember you each have one, and I'm gonna give y'all a
Excuse me.
new thing too.
Bastard.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. So you only take 4 more points of damage from that hit. Because that does not actually get the crit damage.
So what was the total? Sorry.
Your total damage is 12, 15.
15. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, nobody else is close. So, Torby.
Well, I can at least hear what's going on, right?
You can see him. You just weren't close enough to
see.
cast it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just out of range.
This whole area is lit. It's just lit by phosphorescent fungi. So, if you can get something that's more than 60 feet, you can probably hit one of the fungal patches. The fungi also do not seem to be able to move.
Let's see. So I can see this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to point at it.
Okay.
And as far as we know, it's at full HP. It's not the one that he bit? Or is it
No, that's the one he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cast a. Sorry.
Told the dead.
You got to be closer.
Hold
That's
it
a
in.
60-foot spell.
Is it?
Yeah,
I thought it-
only.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you
thought
could
you
probably
would be
hit this
close.
one. This one's 40, 45-ish feet. Yeah, this one being 50, 55-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll hit the lower one.
And you
Try
can
to.
you can always move up 5 feet to give you some more. Also. So
If I could hit this one, then that would be cool.
it should be 1d8 rolls, not 1d12s. That one hadn't been
Oh,
hit.
because I. Yeah.
Still, it's 2 points. So DC 16 Wisdom save, Robert.
I'm going to go back and correct something because I just went on and calculated out the hypotenuse, just to make sure I knew. You can hit the one closest to the jungle
Oh.
because it's within the hypotenuse of where you are. So, okay.
So a DC 16.
DC 16 will.
Yeah.
So what about that silvery barbs then?
That won't because you're one step too far.
Yeah, you're further out. The mushrooms aren't.
Yeah.
But you cast
Did
silvery barbs on the
wisdom
mushroom.
say-
No, it goes on you.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. It goes on the triggering creature.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad.
For you to
So
reroll.
yes, you could have done that. But you will get it, and 2 necrotic is all it needs to kill this thing.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, let me put them back, but remove their color. Okay. Because there are other fungi there. It's just those are good. Okay.
Hightail it.
Django, you see them out there running around, but not running around, flailing, but they are not moving toward you.
Okay.
And you are not within 5 feet of them.
Okay.
So, Toby, you moved.
Yep.
Now we go to Taurus.
So, yes, he is going to be seeing the ones that all match the coloration. And he's going to summon a little mote of fire, hurl it, hit with his hammer, and launch a firebolt at this one.
Okay.
Well, 8 plus 7, 15.
That will hit.
Okay,
Okay.
D10 damage.
Let me just go on and say your AC is 5.
Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, a D10 damage. 4 points of fire damage.
Okay. 4 points of fire damage.
Yeah, this one.
Yep.
And then, what is our little dog friend looking like after taking that much damage?
A four-legged furry animal.
Yes.
He's a little bloody. Not a lot.
Cool. Well, you're too far away for me to use healing words, so sorry. I looked at that after the fact.
Okay.
But with that then being the case, ooh, that's a second level spell. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna bolt and then start moving.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm gonna start moving.
Adonis.
Yep. I will, I guess, target a further out group and just try to shoot at it.
This group, you said?
Yeah, which one's further from me?
Okay.
Seeing as how the dog has not moved away from any of the mushrooms and is still out there in the midst of them, let's see if I can help alleviate that issue. Does it ask me if I roll this? No, it won't. So I'm going to try it this way. Let's see if this will work. So that'd be a 16 to hit.
You hit.
And
Curtis, if you've got 30 foot of movement, that's 6 squares, man.
But these seem like they're 10-foot squares, which was the odd part.
No, they're 5 foot. If
Okay.
they're saying 6 foot, it's my fault. I didn't.
They're just
accept them.
oddly.
there you go. 16, 18 piercing. I just kind of aim low
18
and
piercing.
Yeah.
You killed the one that was the center point of this. Actually, what you're now starting to notice is there's one in these groupings that seems to be the one that's controlling all the filaments that are reaching out.
all right.
Okay.
One's central frame and a couple exteriors.
Now we go to Zarl.
This one over here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my short bow to attempt to hit it,
Okay.
and I'll use careful aim. Oh, come on.
You will hit. Actually, both of those would have hit.
16 points of damage.
And the sneak attack does not go out on this?
No, that's a total of 16 points of damage.
I'm asking, how is the sneak attack working?
Careful aim.
Oh,
so,
you
standing,
are careful
yeah.
aim. Yeah, and you're not. Yes. Sorry. Taking
Understood.
me a minute to get used to your new characters. Okay, and with that, it is still. No, that one is not still. So, you have killed the one that is a problem there. Now, before we come back, let's see. Bajango, this one, it's not attacking you, but it seems to be nudging, like, away.
And I will actually. What will I do? Which direction is it trying to nudge me?
I think he's trying to get away
it
from you.
seems to, like it was trying to nudge you toward this one. Not knowing that it might, that it was dead or anything. But it was trying to nudge you up that way. But it's not attacking you in the sense of it's doing damage. It's more of a shove. And it is your turn.
Alright.
Adonis, now that you're down here and see, and also, well, no, you're the only one down here. Make me a nature roll.
All right.
And then, Django, go on and tell me what you're going to do.
Okay. So.
It's a 9.
Alright. What'd I do? 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. I will run and attack this one.
Okay. You want to give me that Constitution save and give me your attack. Okay, you save. So that is not going to be a problem. You take 3 points of damage. And you hit. Okay.
I guess that should be piercing, not actual bludgeoning, but
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Got thick teeth. All molars, baby.
Okay. Now, since you moved up close to this one, it is going to reach out and touch you. So,
Before, is that a readied action?
Hmm?
Is that a readied action?
No, it's their move.
I was saying, Marcus, you still got something you can do. Like heal yourself.
oh,
Action surge?
No, fighter ability.
Yeah.
Second win.
Oh, yeah, second
Yeah.
one. Second one, not action surge, second one.
I'm still good. I have 56 hit points.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we won't bother worrying about
so-
dog then.
Yeah, but I will do something else. I will invoke my Frost Ring
Okay.
as my bonus action.
What does that do?
Gets me a +2 to everything that involves strength and constitution.
Okay. Okay. It is reaching out to touch you. So it will touch you or try to reach out. There we go. One time. It's just not feeling very feisty today. And a 19 just barely misses you, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so it does not hit you. So, Torbay, or is it Torbay or Torby?
Tor, but
Torby?
the E is silent.
Huh?
The E is
Oh,
silent.
Tor. Okay.
Yes.
So, Tor, what would you like to do?
I am gonna run up. 39 now. Adonis just hears me scuttle up next to him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey there, little guy.
Hey, so, yeah, the purple mushrooms, huh? Kinda crazy. Can I make a nature check?
Yes.
Sorry, I've never used a nature skill before. 22?
22. Yes. Okay, first of all, you notice something. More of these are actually containing those fungi that seem to be attacking the dog. And actually, all but the ones right up here. Okay, that's about the only one that didn't have one in it. So everywhere that Zarl walked, these fungi were there. But they didn't reach out for him. And with that roll, you have a feeling they're not going to reach out to you.
Because we're not alive.
Because you're cold.
Cold-hearted. We're
So
cold-hearted.
the cold-blooded among you are not going to have a problem.
So the dog and the human, or the Medusa.
Yep. Yeah. Those are the two that will that trigger these. But knowing that you can get rid of the threat. The second thing that you notice is these insects are more colonial. It actually looks like they're actually farming these fungi.
Interesting. What kind of bugs are these?
You're not sure, you've never seen them before.
Yeah. Okay.
Never, ever.
Alright.
I mean, you've heard of that there are a lot of strange giant insects in the Underdark.
So, if we mess with these shrooms, we'll probably upset these bugs.
No, we already have messed with the shrooms, and we didn't. The bugs didn't do anything.
They don't seem to be aggressive. They seem to be just trying to shove the dog away.
The shrooms or the bugs?
The bugs.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'm going to just skip a few other people just so you. No, I'll wait.
I guess,
Okay.
I'm gonna dash. All the way over here.
Giant. The ones that seem to be poisoning Bajanga.
That? Or I thought they wouldn't react to me.
They don't, but you see them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, they don't react to you, but you see them. You now have a much better grasp on them. Again, with that roll, they're similar to violet fungi, but their coloration is deeper. Instead of a light purple, these are much more in an indigo color. And also, unlike the violet fungi, they don't move.
How big are these?
They are medium.
Shit, so they're towering over me.
No. Actually, they're medium because of their circumference, how they can reach out. They're really only about 3 feet tall. So it's not towering.
Towering over me.
You're 2 feet.
I'm 2 feet.
These
Okay,
things are massive.
I'm not gonna take any aggressive actions. Just for my findings, I'll let Adonis and anyone who can hear know.
Okay. So you let them know. Tort? Is it Tort or Tort?
Tort.
Tort. Okay. So Tort, what would you like to do? You've
Hearing
now
that-
heard that.
Yeah, they don't attack cold-blooded creatures. That's good. That's fine. Don't have to worry about that then. But I don't want the dog to die, so I will cast a healing word on the dog. As a
Very
bonus
nice of
action.
you.
I will
That is
do my job.
kind.
That
Fine.
is 8
Thank you.
points of healing to our resident Django. And
Resident Django.
yes. And then as an action, I don't want to attack them as an action then if they're not going to be an issue. Yeah, I'll use my action to dash.
Okay. And where are you dashing to?
Right up here.
Okay.
Safely around.
As I said to Zarl, you feel wind coming from this area or airflow. The air, it smells earthy. It's not like outdoor air, but there is an airflow here, which you would usually indicate there are more caves down that direction.
Gotcha.
Okay. Adonis.
Okay, the dog's still standing, right? Somewhat.
Oh yeah,
Just
Alright.
got healed.
I'm 43 of 56 hit points.
He's right here. Aim for that center mass and fire. 15 to
Yeah.
hit. Where's my sheet? There's my sheet. Okay, and of course you can have that much damage.
It is now dead. So you have killed out the nasty thing that was in it. Okay.
Now, what's the deal with the green ones in front of me? Because I just noticed it turned green.
Okay. Those are clear.
Okay.
Those are fine. What I'm doing is I'm just copying these so that you know that the rest of these areas are not safe. Or,
Yeah, got bad mushrooms in it. Not the good ones, not the ones that we hallucinate, but the bad ones.
Ones
Oh,
that
wait.
can poison you.
that one should be clear too. Okay. Okay. So we now come over to Zarl. Zarl, you've been standing by this cave. You've been concentrating on your team's mascot. When you're starting, make me a perception roll. Okay.
So my passive perception is an 18.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I did not even look to see what your passive was. Okay. So, your passive perception, the cave that you're standing next to, there is some warm air coming out, but you hear the fluttering of insect wings.
Okay.
And it has lower down. It has that earthy, mushroomy smell that this room has.
Okay. So I yell out, Django, get to the rock over there and wait till we tell you to come to us. They won't chase you.
What rock?
Right there.
Okay.
Or
And-
there's that rock. Or that.
Okay, I will go this rock and I'll describe it in great detail so he knows which one to go to.
An awakened animal still seems pretty dull.
Alright, so
He's only
I'm
awakened
gonna
to a
go
certain degree.
after well no, I'll go after this one. Since they're not attacking me, they're not a threat to me. But if I try to attack the one in front of me, I'd have disadvantage, so I'll attack this one right here.
Okay.
I'm standing still, or careful aim.
Okay, you definitely hit.
17 points of damage.
Okay. This one is not completely dead, but it is very close. And at that point, the insects nearby begin to chitter. So this one is chittering. This one is chittering. And those of you with nature, y'all can, actually anyone can do it, but make me a nature check as they start to chitter.
as I make this nature check, my eyes begin to glow as I call upon memories of the past.
Okay.
It lets me add a d6 to my skill. This is a check,
Okay.
right?
Yes. Oh,
You don't
wow.
need it.
I mean,
Yeah.
no kill like overkill.
Yeah. Okay. Adonis,
30?
you
Yeah.
know that this is a warning, that they're sending out a warning to the rest of their nest. Torb, I said that these kind of have a community structure to them. You now suspect that what they're doing is calling for warriors to come.
See.
That something is now causing a threat to the colony.
You got to get the dog out.
I mean, there's a clear path.
Not to get to other areas, there isn't.
Oh, to get to me. At least get away from them and get out, you know.
Perhaps this is the time the dog lets us know he can fly? Teleport perhaps? Anything?
Tell them you've got a treat. Just come.
Well, that would be you again.
Well, when it's my turn, I will reach in my bag, pull out some hardtack or something, and say, "Here, boy." Let's see what happens.
Well, you all have something that are like treats for them. You have Django snacks.
He
Okay,
took
so,
his 10 gold and bought 10 gold worth of dog treats.
that's my turn.
That sounds about right.
Alright.
Okay.
I will run towards here. Then I hear treat. Run.
Again, you have 6 squares. You've got
Yeah.
30 foot.
Yeah, the measuring tool is a little off here.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not reset the measuring tool, and I apologize.
Shame on you, Robert.
Yeah, you could get right in front of him in this green one.
And he'll kind of jump up on you with his paws up on your chest, looking up at you. Treat, treat.
Sit.
He sits.
I gave him the treat. Good boy. There, he's out.
Okay. He is out. You're out. The mushrooms are not doing anything because there's nothing nearby for it to eat on. I'm gonna move you up just a little bit.
Now I'm waiting for the undead to come running in.
So, these things are chittering. Zarl, you hear something chittering in response from the cave you are at.
Whose turn is it?
I am sorry. Torb?
Oh. So are we running away? You want to go into this hole right here behind us?
Well, I mean, Zarl's over there, so,
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
So yeah, go to the one behind you, because I'm hearing the twittering behind me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I say, yeah, go to the one behind you.
Alright. Then I just plop myself into the cave.
Okay. Okay. So, Same thing. You're muted.
I'm going to use 30 foot of movement. Look down there. Do I see anything? How many 300 feet of dark?
Oh, yeah, there are things coming with big mandibles.
Time to go.
You probably have another
Actually.
round before they get
Yep.
here.
30 foot. Look down. Time to go. 30 foot back. Can't go down there right now.
Yeah, everybody, big nasties. Let go.
That's my turn.
Okay? Then we go to Adonis.
I will tell the dog to come, or heal, or whatever the command words are for these animals. As I shoot first this group here
Okay?
for a 15 to hit.
There's a 3'2" kobold
You
and
hit.
3 foot tall mushrooms.
Yeah.
And damage.
And he seems to shoot right between your arm, one arm and that.
Yep.
And kills it. He kills whatever the fungus was that was there.
And I will move up to whatever that opening is. So, because now that there's no fungus near it, I can get to it without any worries. And so
Gotcha.
can the dog.
Come or is it heal?
Heal.
What do you want me to do?
Heal.
Were you taught in common or were you taught in some other language?
I think come is your command.
Well, I mean, heal means he would move with me, but I can't very well say he's moving the same time I do. So.
Right.
Yeah. Well, heal is I come next to you. And before you left, it was come and then heal. I'm like, well, you're here, so I heal. But let's go fishing for the dog.
Okay.
But he'll go once
Okay.
it's his turn.
Okay. Zarl.
Right in front of the entrance there, to try to make sure everybody gets enough time to get out, I throw ball bearings out
Okay.
so that they will have to make a saving throw or they fall prone.
Okay.
And then I'll use my my movement and my cunning action to go down into the hole.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take y'all out of initiative because you can make it down the hole before they get here. Okay. And let me just go ahead and erase y'all off this. Okay. Now, I know we have 30 minutes left, but I am going to call it here
Alright.
because the next thing will probably take some time.
Okay.
So, you've discovered an interesting insect colony, and you might not have a great detail about this cave itself, but you do know of two entrances. The entrance in and then two exits out of this cave, and that it definitely has phosphorescence for light.
Well, as soon as we're someplace safe, we'll just have whoever's doing the drawing to draw it out. Be sure to annotate that there's some weird mushrooms that do attack warm bodies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll.
Yeah, the other mushroom.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the other mushrooms here just look like standard cave mushrooms.
Yeah.
Well, if we don't get attacked right away in this other area, I'll bring out the desk and I'll draw everything out.
Okay. Okay. Well, when you get a short rest, you'll get a chance to get all that stuff done.
Okay.
Get caught up.
All right, so
Okay.
we'll check back with us next Friday to see what happens next. I mean, we start off with a weird group, then we're running into mushrooms. Yeah. It's going to be weird, people. I mean, if you didn't think so beforehand, please tell me after watching this episode you realize it's going to get strange. But if you can't wait till next Friday to get your tabletop fix, you can join us Wednesday for some organized play and Thursday for some more Mutants and Masterminds.